What's going on, you guys? Back at it again with another Omega structure video. This time we're going to go over the fragmenter, the imbue bench, and the cursed idol. So let's get into the video. Now, when it comes to fragmenting, there are three types of fragments that we're going to be dealing with. You see in my inventory here, we have our set fragments, we have our magic fragments, and we have our unique fragments. Now, a lot of these fragments are going to come from your item fragmenter. As you see here, I have saved up a bunch of medallions, unique items, charms that we're all going to break down to help give us our set magic and unique fragments. So let's go ahead and do that. So I broke some down, broke down the set fragments, now the imbue ones. And then obviously you cannot, I wasn't paying attention enough. Obviously you cannot break down your infinity medallions. So we'll go ahead and we'll pick those up and we'll store those later. This is not a unique item, so you cannot break that down as well. But as you see from everything else, we got ourselves 118 unique fragments, 104 set fragments, and 79 magic fragments. Now I do want to say from our last video, you come over here to your mannequins. If you set them up correctly, like so, we have anywhere from prim, ramshackle, or I believe journeyman as well. Any of those will get broken down and automatically give us our set fragments. So if I need more, I can just come over here. You can see I got plenty of extra set fragments and grab. Like I said, all you have to do is come down here to your qualities to auto fragment, and then whatever you have selected. So I'll see we have primitive, ramshackle, apprentice, and journeyman. Any of those will automatically get broken down and that'll give us our fragments. And that's pretty much it for the item fragmenter. I say you just take those, toss them in here, and then boom, you get yourselves your set fragments, magic fragments, and unique fragments. All right, let's move on to the next one. Now onto our imbue bench. This is probably the most confusing to everyone. We're gonna go over what you can imbue, what you can't imbue, how you can upgrade the different tiers, how you upgrade the armor, the weapons and stuff like that. So to begin, obviously we talked about your medallions here. These, even though it shows, like let's go for a prime example, you cannot imbue them. You get the error right up here, error, cannot imbue this item. That works for every single one, even though it shows that you could. Even if you try doing like an elite tier, imbue, same thing, you get the error code. So don't be fooled, you cannot imbue your medallions. Now when it comes to your charms, like this one for example, we have an apprentice magic charm. Normally I would break this down, but for the sake of the video, you can see here we can upgrade the quality. So for 6 magic fragments, we can upgrade it. There you go, we went to journeyman, and then we can do a reroll as well. It's cost another 4 magic fragments. So right now it currently has 233 oxygen increase and then a 6% elemental damage taken reduce. So let's do a reroll, and then now we can see because we already upgraded the quality, we get an extra 2 stats on top of it. And then now you can see we got damage taken reduced by 92, water increased by 502, reactive damage taken reduced by 3%, and so forth. Moving on, let's go over the sets. So this is probably confusing to a lot of people. Obviously, like I said, you can upgrade the quality of set fragments. So right here, we have an abruption that's just primitive. We can go ahead and upgrade the quality. Now you can see that it is ramshackle. We can re-roll the sets. Now you see everything has changed. You see down at the bottom where it says stat bonuses, weight increased by 74. That is what we re-rolled. You cannot re-roll what your abruption set bonuses are. Those are permanent. Now you see down here we have another abruption set. This is the gauntlets, and you can, if you know, actually let me, for the sake of the video, it's a little hard to read. Let's throw this down here. It still kind of pops up. Anyway, so you can see the stat bonuses where there's a lot of stat bonuses. Goes up to Ascendant. So we cannot upgrade anymore. And you're also going to notice that I have it highlighted that it cannot be modified because this is now a curse set. Any of your stat bonuses that you have rolled, which we're going to talk about here in a second when we put in the curse idol, if you get any multipliers, if you get any green text, blue text, red text, or purple text, that means they are cursed and they can no longer be modified. As you can see here, like this Ascendant Prospector shirt here, we can reroll these stat bonuses, the swim speed, stamina, all that down low. We can go ahead and reroll for those, but since, like I said, this has already been cursed, as you can tell by the text color, these cannot be rerolled. See, as I select it, it goes away. Another thing I've noticed too is that for the weapons as well, if it is primitive, they cannot be upgraded, even regardless if it's 100%. So if you have even if it's legendary, I've had some legendary primitive ones and they will not upgrade whatsoever. Now you see here we have an Ascendant legendary weapon. We can use unique fragments, 55 unique fragments. So let's go ahead and do that. Show you what it has now. Boom, bumped up to 600%. That is now maxed out. It can no longer go any higher. Same thing with unique medallions. We've already talked about. Can't imbue them. We've already gone over the magic charms. We talked about the different sets. Like I said, they're cursed. You cannot upgrade them. So we got some primitive. Let's do these polygs. I got 2 of these. So this one here has a weight increase by 84. We can go ahead and upgrade those. It's now going to be ramshackle. Let's go ahead and, let's upgrade it 2 more times. Let's make it apprentice, journeyman. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and re-roll since we've already upgraded. It's always best to upgrade the quality as best you can. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get it to Ascendant. We got plenty of fragments to deal with. So we already got an Ascendant Polo Pants, but right now it's still showing weight increased by 84. That's because that is back when it was primitive, and we need to go ahead and re-roll these for 6. Now that we did that, now you can see all the extra stat bonuses we get. We get stamina increased by 538, food increased by 432, water increase, and so on and so forth. Like I said, if we didn't like that, we can go ahead and just re-roll again. And we got much worse stats. So we didn't like those. We'll re-roll again. And you just keep doing that over and over until you find something that you like. If you have some armor that you have crafted, you can also imbue these. But these can actually go past what you have. So we have Ascendant Flight Gauntlets that I have crafted. You see that crafter, King Briggs. What we can do here is... accidentally... well, I accidentally made them elite. So now you see it says Ascendant Elite Flight Gauntlets. I was actually going to change the... let's see if I can find that one. Give it a better example. My bad. I got ahead of myself and actually pressed the button. So these are already Delta. Can't touch those. Those are easy. I might have to go ahead and craft another pair real fast. Because, yeah, you can see these are already... These already been done. Alright. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. We are back. And I've gone ahead and made ourselves more flag gauntlets. Here's the old pair that we actually turned elite. Here's the new one that we just crafted. As you can see for the stat bonuses, we got damage taken reduced by 128, swim speed increased by 6%, teleport regeneration, so on and so forth. This is the new one. I'm going to make sure we select it. Make sure we choose the essence type. Let's go down. Apex. Actually, can we do ultimate? I don't think so. No, we need 36. So let's just go ahead and switch back to Apex. All right. So this is what we had on the old one for the elite. This is the new one. Make sure we have it selected again. And now we are going to imbue to Apex. So there you go. Ascendant Apex Flat Gauntlets. There's the new stat bonuses. Damage taken reduced by 231. Stamina increased by 356. Food increased by 687. XP gain increase. Not too shabby. All right, before we move on to the curse idol, let's just quickly go over what we talked about with the imbue workbench, what you can imbue, what you can't imbue. Just so you know, all medallions cannot be imbued. Same thing goes for weapons. Weapons cannot be imbued. You can upgrade their percentage, their melee percentage, but you cannot upgrade anything else. Remember that the primitive ones are busted. I don't know if this is a bug, but you cannot, if it's primitive, you cannot upgrade to a different tier, and you cannot upgrade its damage as well. Remember anything that you craft, you can reroll and also upgrade past Ascendant. Like we got Ascendant Elite Flag Volunteer. If they are, don't forget, if they stat bonuses have green, yellow, blue, red, purple, any other color, those are cursed and they can also not be modified. With that being said, let's move on to the curse idol. All right, so I went ahead and threw in a bunch of items here to show what can be cursed and what cannot be cursed. Also, you notice we got quite a few more extra soul shards. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you go about that. So if you have yourself a soul compressor where you've been storing all your extra souls, your boss souls and master souls and whatnot. So I got 3 on me right now. Come over here to your soul grinder. Just go ahead and toss those in there. Grind all boss and master souls. Oh, that's unfortunate. Apparently those won't work because those are the old boss souls, master souls before they got changed. Let me go ahead and see if I have any extras. Oh yeah, so we got plenty of fairy ones. All right, let me grab a few of those. Now grind all souls. There you go. Boom. There's more soul shards. Like I'll just keep them there. We already got plenty that I've already done before. Anyways, let's go back to the curse idol. So like I said, there's gonna be stuff that you can be cursed and what cannot be cursed. Let's go over stuff that cannot be cursed. Obviously medallions. You see there cannot be cursed. If anyone's the magic charms will be cursed. Unique weapons cannot be cursed. Same thing with you. The unique sets as well cannot be cursed. Even though this is I already said this has already been cursed. If you go over here to the one that has not already been cursed, they also cannot be cursed. The way you get those is from NPCs and other bosses. They have to be dropped. They have those extra stat bonuses. See right here, unique weapon cannot be cursed. Same thing for these sets. The only thing we're going to be able to curse here is our Apex flag gauntlets that we just crafted and gave some stat bonuses. We can, and we're actually getting ready. We'll go ahead and I'll show you how to double curse, the additive curse, and the multiplier curse and how those work. And then we'll test that on our 2 magic charms here. So let's go ahead. Let's look at our stat bonuses. So we have damage taken reduced by 231, stamina increased by 356. If we select this, let's go ahead and I think our best choice would be to let's do the multiplier curse. This will multiply a random imbue, but it divides everything by half. No, sorry. That'll be this one we shouldn't do. Let's do the third option, which is double all imbues, but it removes a random one. So we want to basically double all our stats, but it's going to randomly select one of our stat bonuses and get rid of. Now, just make sure you pay attention. Even though it says first, second, and third option, that is not the case down here. So definitely pay attention to that. Double curse is actually going to be the third option right here. The additive curse is the second one, and then the multiplier curse, which costs the most, is the first one. Now, we'll use the multiplier curse on our magic charm because there's only 4 there, and we're really gonna hope for that we either get an armor bonus bump or a health increase bump on that one. So let's go ahead, make sure we have the Apex flag gauntlets selected, and like I said, we are going to do the double all imbues, but it removes a random one. So once again, let's look at this real fast. All right, let's go ahead and double. And there we go. Looks like we got to keep our damage taken reduced, bumped up to 462. Stamina stayed the same. We also got to keep the armor bonus. I think that was well worth it. And I'm gonna have to go back in the video to even see which ones I lost, but definitely worth it. That worked out for us on that end. Let's see if we get lucky on our Ascendant Magic Charm. Actually, let's use this one first. This one I don't really care about. I just want to show you what the additive curse does. It only costs 6. And then, like I said, once you do it, like I said, now that it's been cursed, you see the light blue text. It can no longer be cursed anymore. So let's go ahead and click on the Ascendant Magic Charm. This is the one we don't really care about. And we're going to use the additive, which is it adds more imbues to an item, but removes a random one. So let's go ahead one more time. Look at this. See what we got. Hopefully we don't lose the damage taken reduced by. And okay, looks like we got to keep the damage taken reduced. You can see the ones that got added. Those are the ones in green. And I wish it would show which one got taken away, but that's all right. So it looks like we're 2 for 2. I'll take that. Unfortunately, I feel like the one I'm gonna hope for, we're hoping to get a multiplier on our health increase. We're at 799. We want to hopefully get that multiplied, while the rest will be divided in half. So we're going for the first choice. Multiplies a random imbue, but divides others in half. So let's go ahead. We have it selected. Let's go ahead and use it. All right, there went 216 shards. And not good. Not good. I knew that was going to happen. It was unfortunate, but it is what it is. Our health increase got reduced. Same thing with the torpor and the armor. And the only thing that got multiplied was our dodge chance. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now let's go ahead and use our Apex Gig Saddle here. We want to give it a random variant. So we have just enough Paragon Shards to do so. So let's go ahead and see what random variant we get. And looks like we've just got the zombie variant. Which, let me go over here. So what gigas I have? I've a few. We got Psychosis Overlord. So let me go ahead and just grab this Overlord one. So as you can see, it's an Alpha Overlord. Let's go ahead and take this saddle off it. Put the new saddle on. And as you see when we ride it, because it's nighttime, it's also, you can see we got the zombie variant from the saddle. And if we switch saddles, get back on, you see in the top right hand corner we lost our zombie variant our zombie variant from the saddle because we switched saddles. And if we switch it back, boom, there you go. Now you see that we got both the Overlord and zombie variant for our Giga. But alright guys, that's gonna do for me. Hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.